video with Blondies Kitchen. I'm Christelle.
And I'm Chelsea.
And today we're going to show you how to make the most amazing oatmeal pecan cookies. So if you know us and follow us, you know we're kind of the cookie queens. And this recipe is perfect for autumn, perfect for Christmas. This one's going to stay in your recipe book for the next kind of 6 months.
Defo.
So let's get going.
The reason why we call these our best ever oatmeal raisin cookies is because there's pecans, there's raisins, there's chocolate. They're just incredible.
I think when we researched it, we started looking at like American style oatmeal raisin cookies, and we saw that everyone was adding chocolate, adding raisins, and we were like, surely not. Like an oatmeal raisin cookie in the UK is literally just oatmeal and raisins. But we were like, hey, let's give it a go. So we gave it a go and we were like, oh my God, they know what they're doing. So you know what, we copied it.
And it's perfect. So
incredible.
We're going to show you how to make them in true Blondies Kitchen style. We've got our handy mixer with us. We do everything in a tabletop mixer, but if you don't have one, you can use electric beaters. So in our tabletop mixer, like any usual cookie dough, we're going in first with 250 grams of unsalted butter.
Make sure it's softened, not hard.
It's much easier to cream when it's softened. And then we're going in with 2 types of sugars. We've got golden caster sugar and light brown soft sugar, 180 grams of each. They just bring that dimension, don't they? They give a light fluffiness from the golden caster and then like a dense, chewy caramelliness from the light brown.
So you get the chewy from the light brown. Love this bit about making cookies is creaming the butter and sugar.
It's so good. We're going straight in with creaming this on a medium speed until it's pale and fluffy. It's cookie time.
She always has this song the moment the mixer goes on, and it's like, it's cookie time. So if there's any producers out there who wants to make us a song for when we're mixing it, let us know.
Mixy, mixy.
So this one, we don't want to cream it too much because it's a denser style cookie because you've got the oats, you've got a lot of things going in. So there's no point creaming it to make them light and fluffy because you're adding in very heavy ingredients. So you're just going to make it, the air's going to come out of it.
So once they're fully combined and the mixture's pale and slightly fluffy, you can start adding your eggs. We're just adding 2 eggs. So we're going to add them.
I'll do it when it's off because I've once cracked the egg on the side of the bowl when it's on and the whole egg's gone around, and then trying to fish out the egg is like...
And then what about that time you just cracked the egg on the table? Was that me?
No, that was me. It was actually on camera.
Yeah, you've probably seen it in one of the videos.
There's 2 eggs.
2 eggs in, and now we're going to beat this really fast to get it combined. We can add our vanilla as well, can't we?
We can indeed.
Beautiful.
This is like liquid gold, this vanilla. This is our pride and joy that we put in our cookies.
We use vanilla paste.
I think you really tell with the liquid one.
Yeah, you can use extract, it's really good too, but we don't recommend using essence, it's quite artificial.
And it really tastes like alcohol, doesn't it?
Yeah. I'm just going to grab a spatula.
And then we're going to scrape down the sides of the bowl to make sure the egg, butter and sugars are all combined. And then we're going to turn it back on.
Beautiful.
Are you ready to go in?
Yeah. Just to let a couple more minutes. It's turning now.
I'm so impatient. So impatient. I hate waiting for it to cream.
This is ready. This is creamy, pale and fluffy. So now we can go in
with all our dry.
With all our dry. So we have got some plain flour going in, 330 grams.
And I'm going to add in my teaspoon of salt and tablespoon of cinnamon. Then I have 100 grams of oats, which are going in too.
We're just using rolled oats, porridge oats. You can use whichever oats you like though. If you like them a bit chunkier, you can always get those bigger oats from the supermarket.
Scottish ones?
Yeah.
They're like the ones I have for breakfast. So I'm going to add this in now. And then we're going to turn the mixer on and just slowly beat that. And, oh, slowly.
Sorry.
And when that's all mixed, we're going to add in 200 grams of raisins and 100 grams of 70% dark chocolate chips. And then after that, we're going to add in 100 grams of toasted pecans. Really, we recommend toasting the pecans. It brings out a nuttier, more luxurious flavour, so really do toast that. You will notice the difference. Once that's all combined, we're going to go in with these.
So we've got jumbo raisins, juicier. They're the
Juicier.
one. And the pecans, yeah, is when you toast nuts, you can just smell it, can't you?
Yeah, it smells like Christmas.
Oh.
And then we're going to mix that all together.
And all you're doing is just combining this so that all of the mix-ins distribute evenly.
So with this mix, it is quite a wet mix, and if you find this very hard to ball out, we recommend chilling the whole dough. Oh, this is moving. Recommend chilling the whole dough if you're finding it hard to get the exact weightage, but I would just put some gloves on and get dirty.
Yeah, so as you can see, it's quite wet. So we do lots of different styles of cookies at Blondies Kitchen. And this is one of our classic range of cookies, and it is a wet mix, but like Christelle said, if you chill this overnight, it's much easier to handle. Or get yourself some gloves like we do, and then it's easier.
So you can tell the consistency when I hold this, it does stick to my gloves.
I'll get rid of all of this for you.
So we're going to weigh these out like we do with every single one of our cookies to 120 grams. So every cookie, so this is what we do normally when we're making the cookies that you buy on our online store or you buy in Selfridges. One of us or one of our team members is standing here hand weighing every single cookie that you eat. We're all about the consistency and making sure that they are all the same.
And I've got a tray here that's pre-lined with baking parchment so that we can get them directly onto the tray, ready for chilling in the fridge overnight.
So as you all know, if you've been following our videos now, we always tell you to chill the dough. It changes the texture, it changes the flavour, it changes absolutely everything about your cookie.
It just makes it better, so you have to chill it. How big are you weighing these out?
120 grams.
120 grams.
I told you all before, didn't I? But if you didn't listen, it's 120. As you can see, it's quite wet, so it does stick to the scales. So if you wanted to chill this first, you could do that.
And how many cookies is this going to make? Is it 12? You should make 12 cookies out of this, but if you may make 10, you can make smaller ones if you prefer.
I mean, we're all about go big or go home there. If you're eating a cookie, you want a giant one. And then, okay, so look at this bowl. You think you've got no cookie mix left. I'm guaranteeing you've got a lot in here. So do not just put this in the bin. This is another cookie. Don't waste anything. And that was it. You had 125 grams. So yeah, you had another cookie in there.
And that's 12 cookies. What we're going to do is we're going to cover this with cling film and we're going to leave these to chill overnight in the fridge before we bake them. They can stay in the fridge for up to 3 days, even up to a week, depending on when your egg's expired.
Or you can freeze them.
Yeah.
Let's get them in the fridge.
So here are our amazing cookies that have been chilling overnight. You can see they've slightly darkened in colour because the sugars have developed in flavour overnight. They've matured.
And also the raisins start to suck up a bit of the liquids. They become more plump, more juicy, more flavourful.
And we're ready to bake.
So I'm going to put them on some trays.
So we need to bake these on a few trays spread apart. And obviously you guys don't necessarily have ovens as big as ours here in our bakery. As we're doing this out of our production kitchen. However, you can do this on a few trays at home, and if you don't have a few trays, just do them in batches. We bake these at 175 degrees for around 15 to 20 minutes. And what you're looking for is nice golden tops, slightly darker around the edge and a slightly softer middle.
So we're going to get these in the oven, but make sure you've left a gap in between the cookies.
We always say a fistful.
The cookies this close together because they're going to get stuck together and nobody wants a cookie that isn't round.
So yeah,
that's a bit bigger than one on our trays, but if it's yours, make sure it's at least a fistful apart.
Exactly. Let's get them in the oven.
And here is the baked product.
Oh, They just smell like heaven, don't
There's
they?
something about the smell of cinnamon when you open the oven door that just goes around your house. I mean, if you're trying to sell your house, put these in the oven when somebody's walking around, and I'm telling you, they're going to buy your house. It's homey, it's amazing.
You're so right. And as you can see, they've got a nice golden crust around them, slightly paler middle, and you can just see those raisins and chocolate chips and pecans poking through. These are piping hot. We've literally just taken these out the oven. You should leave them to cool on the tray for 5 to 10 minutes, just so that they hold their shape, and then you can pop them on a plate. Please like and subscribe below. We really can't wait to see you bake all of our amazing cookies. Please tag us at Blondies Kitchen. I think we need to wait.
Okay.
But we really, really hope you enjoy, and please make sure you make these, because these are going to be your autumn winter cookie of 2021.
Amazing. Hope you enjoy, guys.